Get up, get up, get up. Ask for help. You know, mommy don't do the crying stuff. Cut it out. Ask for help. There you go. Move. Excuse me. Miss Furry, that's for you. Oh. Excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. Go put this on the bed. You want mommy to get the top for you so you can do your iPad? Do your iPad. Do your Play-Doh? Hello, hello, hello. I don't have any topics for today. None. Two. I could look up something online real quick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put this on the dresser.
Okay.
Thank you. Here. I said on the dresser, right there. Okay. Welcome to another episode of Live at 5, where it's just me and you, baby. We get to talk about whatever. We get to do whatever, and we get to be crusty. Thank you. Look right there. I'll put it right there for you. Okay, so right now, I am just making Cita some food. I'm about to set y'all up right here. Live at 5. Live crusty in action. Don't get more realer than this, baby. Up. Yeah, making her food real quick. Then I'll just look up some quick questions on, I'll Google something, a topic or whatever, just so I have, a topic of discussion instead of just waiting for people to come in here. Yeah, I'll be more prepared tomorrow. I meant to do it, earlier, like, look up something, but Sita. But I'm tired. I was tired. I didn't go to sleep until damn near 9 o'clock, after 9 o'clock this morning. So, yeah. And then I was up off and on, making calls and sending emails and stuff. So, yeah. But I'll be better prepared tomorrow. I'll have a topic of discussion for the Lives at Fives. But whoever's in here, if you have a topic that you want to talk about or you want me to talk about, let me know. If not, I'm just going to find a topic or questions to answer. I'll find something on Google. But I'm just making some best food right now. I'm so itchy. I cannot wait to get this allergy test. And this allergy test done to find out what I'm allergic to, because I know years ago they said I had like psoriasis or eczema or whatever, but it's now to the point where I think that it's something in my diet that is causing it, because I'm literally like a freaking cat and my skin is my scratch post. Like, it's not okay. Lulu. And I gotta change her diaper. I apologize. I will not do. If anybody's ever got an allergy test done, I guess let me know in the comments below, like, how it's worked out for you. Honestly, I was like up at a point in time where I was lactose intolerant, and then it went away. And then it came back, and then it went away. So I don't know if I'm allergic to dairy. Good job, baby. Or if my diet does not need to have dairy in it. If that's why my skin is reacting the way it is. That might be it. But hopefully not, because I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh.
get the diaper. I'm gonna get a diaper change.
Yep, see that diaper change. Oh my gosh, I'm literally itching so much. You guys are probably like, oh my god, you're so freaking dirty. Lulu, turn, babe. I need you to let this go. Thank you.
I made ice cream.
Good job.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Just give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna focus. I'm making food, changing diapers, getting Gracious set up to do Play-Doh and stuff like that so I can be on here. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hey, hey, hey. I'm about to look up some questions on something so I can talk about today or answer questions or get to know me tag or something because I really don't have anything to talk about. I mean, unless you have something, a topic you want to talk about or questions you want to ask me. But other than that, I'm just going to look something up real quick. And, yeah, so you guys don't have to just sit here and watch me do boring mom stuff like wipe ass and, you know, boring stuff. Okay. Almost done, Lumi. Grace, can you throw this away for me, please? See that pee-pee a whole lot.
No. Sweetheart.
Sweetheart. Say welcome back to my channel, sweetheart. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I promise I'm almost done. So you have to see the side of my nappy head. You want to move the balloons? You can move the balloons in there. You want to do that for mommy? Pull all the balloons in there. Come on, mommy. Okay. Here we go. Let's look up some stuff. Oh. How did you get over nerves of recording? I got me a ring light and whatnot, but now that I got it, all this stuff, I get nervous when I try recording. Honestly, it just comes with, practice. Like, I've been doing this, I've been doing YouTube for over 2 years now, so I guess, just getting comfortable with just sitting by yourself and just practicing. And if you don't like it, like, there's some times where if I'm editing a video, I might say something and I'd be like, don't like it, and then it's literally 1 minute of me saying the same thing over and over and over until I'm delivering it the way that I like it or the way that I feel like you guys will like it or receive it well. So it's just practice. You gotta literally, depending on what you're talking about, you gotta like become what you're talking about. Like if you're telling a funny story, sometimes you need to be a little bit more animated. Sometimes if you're talking about some real stuff, you need to really tap into those emotions and those feelings, and so the audience can feel that, So it's just practice. Like I said, if at any point in time you you want to do a video together, or if you have questions about your setup and stuff, or like I have the whole studio, the big boom lights in the background. I got all of that, and it's sitting in a box. Like, doing nothing but practice makes perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's type in. I get so self-conscious of how I look on camera, but I gain weight, so that kind of holds me back. Girl, you see me? If you look at all my videos, my hair is nappy. There's videos where I post it every other day, and I got the same outfit on, for the same dirty shirt and the same everything for 6 days in a row. Like, my skin is all breaking out. I'll be dirty. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. Who cares? As long as you being real and you being transparent to people who really support you, they're not even gonna care how you come on here looking. Like, I know Rochester puts this thing in our head all the time that we gotta look good every time. Literally, even to go to the store. But boom, you see me. Look at this. Dirty. Dirty in real life. uh, let's see. Maybe I should do like 25 questions, maybe. Tag. 25 questions, tag YouTube. Maybe we should do that. Get to know me tag questions. Let's try about that. Let's try that. Seriously, I feel you though. I'm trying to get things recorded soon. I got you. Just you just. I guess the hardest thing is you're sitting in a room by yourself, literally talking to yourself, and you have to literally be like, "Hey guys," and it kind of feels weird at first. Like even my first ever YouTube video, I made it private on my channel because it's so corny. Come say hi. It's literally the corniest thing ever. I'm like, "Hi guys," and like, no, that wasn't it. Come say hi. They let me see you. Thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart. Say welcome back to my channel, sweetheart. Okay, so here is 25 questions, and it's random get to know me questions. And then if you have anybody on here has any questions in between while I'm answering these, cool. This is just the first thing that I found. Whatever. What is your middle name? Monet. My middle name is Monet. Typical.
My name is Gracie.
Valentine is your middle name.
My name is
Okay. Monet is my middle name. Like most, I feel like 2 out of 10 women, middle name is Monet. Whatever. Normal, regular. Next, number 2, your favorite subject in high school. Besides like the gym and the regular stuff, I would say a nerd on the low. So I like chemistry and math, that type of stuff. I think I answered this in my Instagram Q&A yesterday. Somebody asked me that. Love chemistry. Fun fact about me, I got a 99 on my chemistry regents because your girl was low-key really smart. I was really smart. What is my favorite drink? Four Loko. Hands down, Four Loko is my shit. Four Loko is gonna sponsor me. I already know this because I'm the only person in the world who still really drinks it, and I swear by it. I don't care about no Hennessy, no Remy, no vodka, no none of that. Four Loko me every time. Period, poo. Love a Four Loko. What is my favorite song at the moment? Just slow down and take your time. You're moving too fast. That's why. This girl with this Play-Doh. Oh my gosh. She got yesterday in the 1 a.m. quarantine watch party. When anytime there's at least 5 people tuned in, she gets to pick a prize out of this special bag. And God bless you. Did you cover your mouth? No, you didn't. Ew, it's disgusting. Bless you. So her prize yesterday was this like Play-Doh kit that came with like 2 color Play-Dohs, and you can like make a heart, a cupcake, and ice cream. And she's stressing out, even though Play-Doh was supposed to be fun. Whatever. I don't have a favorite song in the moment, but I just watched Beyonce Homecoming. I know, super, super late. So all of her songs are literally running through my head. And then I've been on TikTok more this past week, not really posting videos, but just trying to like learn and, get the groove of everything. I'm so late. I'm literally like 2 years late on some junk. And so I'm a savage, just stuck in my head. And then anytime I'm on FaceTime with my niece, she says all these like random TikTok songs. So that's in my Rolodex. Beyonce and TikTok songs, and Beyonce and Meg Thee Stallion Savage remix is like in my head. But I don't really have a favorite song right now. What would you or have you name your children? Well, my daughter's names are Gracious and Giselle, but I really want to change Cita. I really want to change Cita's name so they could be Gracious and Glory, because it just sounds better, and they're not twins. Well, they are twins. they're considered Irish twins, so they're my twins. But Gracious and Glory just go hand in hand. So I really want to change her name to Glory. And then I just feel like the name Giselle just has so much, you know, I don't even want to get into her health stuff, but it's just been a journey since she's been born. So I feel like she's outgrown the name Giselle. I just feel like it ain't it. So yeah, Gracious and Glory. And then I do have names for my son. Thank you. I do have names for my son, but I don't even know if I really want to share it. I should share it. Should I share it? No, I'm not going to tell y'all because whenever I do have my sons, Gracious and Glory is going to go together, and then my sons' names are going to be like, and y'all going to be like, whoa, whoa. It's going to freaking blow your mind. So yeah, I have two names for my twin boys that I'm going to have, you know, when God blesses me with them. Have you participated in any sports? Yes, I swam, I cheerleaded, I ran track, I played softball. What else? Swam, cheerleaded, softball, ran track. I think that's it. Did I say basketball? Swam, cheerleaded, basketball, softball, track. Yeah, them are my 5 sports. What is your favorite book? The Bible. No, seriously. I feel like that's the only book where you can actually learn something and actually apply it to life and it be like realistic and can never fail you. But no, more serious, I really don't have a favorite book at all. I probably should read more. That was one of my goals for 2020 to read a book a month. I used to be super, super nerd and I used to read a book a day. Like, it used to be so bad. It used to be so bad. Like, when they have, like, at your libraries as kid, like, oh, over the summer reading program, who could read the most books? Sis was up, like, I'm reading 300 books. Because sometimes the books are smaller, so Asia's doubling up, tripling up a day. Like, that's how bad it used to be. Super, I used to be crazy nerd. Crazy nerd. Crazy nerd. It used to be, like, nobody would ever knew. I was on the low with my stuff. What is my favorite color? Orange and yellow because they're just beautiful and vibrant and I feel like they complement my skin color and like how could you not be happy when you see those colors. What is my favorite perfume? Bath and Body Works used to have this thing called what is it? But they stopped, they discontinued it, which I don't understand. Like, why would you do that? It starts with a C. Damn. I'm still itching. What is it? What was it? Dang. I don't even know. But they used to have something that starts with a C and it smells so good. And I used to try to give myself half a spray just to make it last. Just so. Well, I'm about to find out because y'all probably smelled it before. Bath and Body Works. Oh, it just popped in my head and I lost it. Good job, baby. Check online because they have some discounted scents online. I'm gonna have to. This continued scents. Was it country something? Okay, they got it by letters. Let's see. I think it was country something. I don't know. But then I came across this other scent. It's like a coconut something. And bro, oh my God, it smells so good. But because my skin is so sensitive, I really can't even wear perfume like that because it's over. Wherever I spray the perfume, I'm breaking out crazy. Yes! Country chic! Yes! 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 High five! High five! High five! Country chic! Oh my God, bro. That junk used to smell so good. Again, I'm about to write that down. I'm about to find that. God bless you. Country Chic. That used to be my junk. I love Funny Smelly with the coconut is my fave. That was bomb. Yeah, it's Country Chic. But it's like the one I'm talking about, it's like coconut something. It's like in an orange bottle. The lotion smells amazing. I think like my cousin, I'm about to, yeah, save that. Shout out to you, Jazz. Yes. But let me see. Bath and Body Works coconut something. It's coconut something. And it's orange. That junk smells so good. I had the lotion on and I was out in public and people were stopping me and was like, "Oh my god, like no disrespect, like you smell so good." And it was off this shitty lotion and I didn't even have that much on. What is it called? Something. I got the bottle downstairs. I don't know. If I find it. No, that's not it. If I find it, if I find the name of it, I'll link it in the video after I get off of here. But just know that you about to be turning heads just from the lotion. So I never had this spray, so I can imagine what the spray smells like. Yeah, they got a million scents with coconut. What is my favorite holiday? I love Christmas. I love Thanksgiving. I just like the spirit that comes behind it. The spirits that come behind it, it's a gift of giving. I mean, the gift of giving, holiday of giving, and everyone's just happy. And then especially, to have kids, the opening the presents, all that stuff. That's always really exciting. But Christmas has always, always, always been my favorite. I used to like Valentine's Day, but I've never really had a Valentine like that ever. So Valentine's Days have already been super shitty for me, but I really like Valentine's Day too. So I would say Christmas and Valentine's and Thanksgiving. But yeah, in that order. Those are my favorite. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your childhood. I guess depending on what we're talking about. Overall, I'll give it like a 4. Yeah. Wasn't it ghetto? Wouldn't recommend. Wouldn't recommend. Do you speak any different languages? No, but I do know sign language. I'm a little rusty, but once upon a time, I wish I could insert a video on the live. Sis was like at it, like really, really good with it. So, I mean, from what I do know, I do teach my kids, so they do know some sign language. What's up, Bloomy? You want to be on this computer so bad. Look at this girl. Say hi. Say hi.
Dirty sister.
Don't call her dirty. You dirty. Say hi, Lumi.
I dirty. I dirty. I dirty, dirty, dirty. I dirty.
That's funny.
I dirty, dirty,
Bro.
dirty.
Who would have thought I had 2 daughters? Like, what the heck? Okay, so yeah, I really don't speak any other languages, but I do want to learn Spanish because, again, like both of my girls are young. They're 3 and 2 years old, and I feel like they're at the age to where if I was to even start practicing Duolingo, the app that they have for free, now, by the time they're 6 and 5 or 7 and 6, we all would be super fluent, but it's just me being disciplined and finding the time and carving out the time to do it. But then after I'm watching Homecoming, if Beyonce could get it done in 24 hours, so can I, right? Period, poo. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have lots of siblings. I think on my dad's side, there's probably like 10 or 11 of us total. And then on my mom's side, there's 4 of us. Lots of kids, lots of siblings, lots of nieces and nephews. Called Lingo Deer. That's free as well. Let me screenshot that. Lingo Deer. I'm gonna have to try that. I want to learn. I know I used to be pretty decent at Spanish, but I feel like everyone took Spanish and nobody knows Spanish. So yeah, I would love to learn Spanish because a lot of the times too, people be out here talking in public and I need to know what you're talking about. What is my favorite store? Online, I like Fashion Nova and like Pretty Little Thing and all the regular like Instagram type boutiques. But I like PacSun. That's my favorite. Forever 21 for like basics. I like the air came out, babe. I like I don't know. Anywhere where there's something cute. Urban Outfitters, American Apparel. Cotton On. There's another store in Boston called what is it called? Super super cheap stuff. So like I would recommend. What is it called? This is about to piss me off. Boston. There's a store in Boston shopping. That's so stupid to say. But there's a store in Boston that if you have a lot of money or even not a lot of money, like right before school, if you go to this store, you can get a lot for a little bit. Where is it called? I'm gonna try to find it for y'all. I think it starts with a P. And they don't have a store online, which is whack. Oh. Shopping list of stores. Stop, Lumi. List of stores. You literally can go there with like, let's say hypothetically back to school shopping, you spend $500, and that's between you, your children, your man, all of that. You are leaving out looking like you spent all your taxes type stuff. That's how cheap this stuff is, and it's not bad quality either. It's really really good quality stuff, and I'm very upset that I can't remember the name of this store. P. Yo. Please forgive me. God bless you. Ba, 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 ba. Yo. Cita me. Let me. Where's your shirt? Primark. That's what it's called. Primark. Primark. Cita. If you're ever in Boston and you want, or if you just want to take a nice little day trip, whatever, go to Boston, Massachusetts, type in Primark, Primark. There's one of the stores has like 4 levels, and like one is all dudes, one's all kids, one's I think all women in bathing suits and shoe anything and accessories, everything that you can think of. Like, let me show y'all this one bag I got. And it's a diaper bag, but it's fly. I'm like, dang, this could be an overnight bag too. Look at this. Look at this bag. Fly. And it has the zipper at the bottom and whatever, the double thing. This was only $20. And it had the matching. Gracious. You see I'm on here. Why would you do that? Thank you. Gracious. Thank you. Only $20. And they had like the matching like mini book bag and all that stuff to make the whole full set. And I think the book bags were only like $10. Definitely worth it. Primark, super super cheap. Anything you could think of. So if you want to go somewhere and get a bang for your buck without having to go to New York City, even though they're the same distance, I would definitely recommend Boston and Primark. Next one. Favorite restaurant. I really don't have a favorite restaurant. I like steak and I like seafood. So I'm not picky. I've never been really picky. I really don't care. But I have been to like Ruth's Chris and like Benihana's. Those are like more upscale, expensive type stuff. And if I could eat there every day, I would. But you know, maybe when we get monetized. And then what else do I like? Krispy Kreme. Is that considered a restaurant? Because that's #1 in my book. Krispy Kreme and like Steak and Shake and Shake Shack and what is that shit called? In-N-Out. Those are my favorite. Yes, I've been to Texas Roadhouse. That was really good. But honestly, I would rather go to Applebee's than Texas Roadhouse. Gracious, can you stop? Here, go get your tablet over there because you bugging out. Go get your tablet. It's over there on the charger. Did I like school? Yes, I really, really loved school. Not for the learning, I guess more. It was more the socialing, the social, the socializing. I had a lot of fun in high school, lots of fun in college. I had more fun at Greece Olympia than I did at Wilson. Yeah, Applebee's steaks are, hit or miss. You got to come there. You got to go there when it's late at night and you drunk. They taste real good when you drunk. Um, yeah, I liked. Go get it. I liked Olympia way better than Wilson as far as school. I was way more involved. Like we did the talent shows. I was in choir. I did multiple. Oh, I was in choir. I did multiple sports when I was there, whatever. And then Wilson was fun, but it was more time for me to like buckle down and focus on my future because you gotta know what you're gonna be when you grow up when you're in the 11th and 12th grade. So it was more pressure at Wilson. So it was still fun, but not more than Olympia. And then college was fun as hell. Like I loved going to HBCU. I wish I would have stayed at Bethune Cookman, but that just wasn't in my plan and God's plan for me, I guess. I wish it would have been. Calm down. Ask for help. I told you, mommy don't like the crybaby attitude stuff.
No.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No.
Yeah.
She just said no.
Sita's not even talking. Sita's over here playing with the ball. Here. Girl, please. But yeah, school was really, really fun. I definitely did not take it as serious as I probably should have, but I was an athlete as well, so that had its own little perks that weren't fun all the time. But my first college was dope. Dope. I got crazy stories. And then UB was trash. But overall, it was good because I guess I did what I was supposed to do. But my GPA was always good. I think I graduated with like a 3.4, 3.5. So even though I wasn't all the way focused academically, I still did my thing. What are your favorite YouTubers? I like right now currently I'm on the whole Zooted family wave, so like DDG7, Lala. Um and then I like a lot of smaller YouTuber. Well, and Raven Elise, she's my favorite like mom YouTuber, but I haven't really been watching her as much because I'm starting to watch a lot of people who are like more up and coming because I feel like we grind a lot harder. So, these people, they're paying for editors and all this stuff like that. And we don't have the luxury of doing that. So, I'm heavy on the Jasmine family. If you guys want to, if you're into watching mothers and their journey, Jasmine family's really, really good. Who else? Naimeli. She's a mom too. Naimeli's World. She's really, really good. Um, who else? That's really it that I can think of right now. Oh, Tynesha Talks. She just started her YouTube channel, but she's only 3 videos in, and sis is already doing the damn thing. I like her content. And then Kalia. Kalia Green. Her channel is really, really fun, interactive. She's on there praying, she's on there singing, she's on there doing pranks, taking you on her everyday life. Emmy, life was it Queen E Beauty, her too. Those are like my top. I don't know if I say like 7. Those are my favorite YouTubers that I watch consistently right now. Yeah, that's about it. What's my favorite movie? I like Blast from the Past and Dirty Dancing. Do I have another favorite movie? I don't want to say Oh Love and Basketball because that's not my go-to. I'll say like Dirty Dancing, Blast from the Past. Oh, and another movie I just seen the other day was like Aliens from Outer Space or something, and they have it on YouTube for free to watch. I mean, it has ads and stuff, but you can skip the ads. But that's like a 90s movie that I don't know if a lot of people seen. And the aliens come and they're like eating people and like taking them on their ship, and the popcorn is attacking people. It's a funny movie. Um, what are some of your favorite TV shows? Honestly, I haven't really watched TV since like 2016. Honestly, I literally have just been watching YouTube. I really just been watching YouTube, which is I don't even watch TV. But if I do watch TV, I'm mostly watching like SpongeBob or cartoons with my daughter, or like Rick and Morty, Wild and Out. Those are fun to watch. Yeah, really don't watch TV like that. PC or Mac? PC all day. Mac computers, don't understand it at all. My fingers don't move right, or my hands are too big. Literally, I don't understand how to work anything with a Mac computer other than plugging it up to charge. Don't understand it. What phone do I have? I have an iPhone 7. How tall are you? Brace yourself, because I've grown. I'm like 5'10". Legit, no lie, 5'10". As people who have seen me, they're like, whoa, when did you become an Amazon? And I'm like, my whole life. Next time they're gonna see me, they're gonna be like, whoa, how did that booty get so fat? And I'm like, it's been like that. Period, poo. Do I have any pets? My children. No. I don't have any pets, but I don't know if you guys, well, you guys might not remember. Charlie is like a family pet, and my sister currently has him. So I will say Charlie's my pet because he's just been in the family for so long. So that was 25. We're 35 minutes in here. Let's just find something else. Great. Cita me. Oh my gosh. It keeps shaking because Sita's like kicking this thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where did I grow up? I grew up everywhere. But I'm from upstate New York. I'm from Rochester, New York, but I also lived in Florida, in Fort Lauderdale, Turtle Bay, Miramar area. I was there for a few years throughout middle school. Who is your best friend? Um, my kids and my camera. That's it. And all of you guys who tune in, because I'm legit. This is real. I don't have, like a friend where I could call like, oh girl, and I don't have that. It's my kids and my camera and my YouTube channel. You guys are my friends, and I mean that not just trying to sound corny, but in real life. If I need to talk, cry, vent, I pull out my camera and I talk to you guys. Or I'm, my most vulnerable. I feel like you define a best friend about someone you can be open and vulnerable with and talk about your deep, dark secrets, and they see you good, bad, ugly, crusty, whatever. That's how I define a best friend, because that's just real. And it's like that when I pull out my camera and talk to you guys, or I'm with my children. Other than that, no. How tall are you? Answer that. Dogs or cats? Dogs all the way. I'm allergic to cats. Funniest moment throughout high school. I said this yesterday. I was in a basketball game, and my coach had took me out, and I wasn't paying attention. And when my coach put me back in the game and the ball got inbounded, I went to score and I missed it. So I got my own rebound and put the ball up again, and I scored on the wrong basket, but they counted those points to the other team, and we ended up losing by those 2 points. So I guess that's a funny moment that people still talk about to this day. I wasn't embarrassed, but yeah, nobody ever let me live that down. What year was I born? In the 90s. Have you gone to college? Yes, I have my bachelor's in early childhood development and it's social science interdisciplinary with a focus on early childhood development, and I minored in education. Am I using it? No. Well, I guess kind of, because you could kind of translate that if I wanted to go further on YouTube and like teach whatever. But yeah, with my kids, I'm doing it. What is your spirit animal and why? I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. I probably say a bird, so I could just escape, get out of here. Tea or coffee? Tea. I used to work at Fidelis at a call center, and it was really hard for me to stay up because the job was so freaking boring. So I used to drink coffee, and I was drinking 3 cups of coffee a day. And then it came to a point in time where I would get these excruciating headaches because I literally became addicted to the coffee. And the only way to make the headaches go away was to drink more coffee. So I literally had to go on a detox and get myself away from coffee. So I'm scared of coffee because it was literally like someone was kicking me in my head. What are your life goals? To be happy. To be God bless you, to be financially stable, to where I can just have literally all of my bills come straight out of my account and me not even notice a dip or a difference, and just set something up to where my kids can be set and not have to ever, you know, deal with any financial burdens ever. Because I feel like for me, a lot of the times growing up, that's what held me back from being my full potential. Because like, oh, I can't do this because I don't have the money, or I can't do this because my mom doesn't have the money, or I can't do this because my grandma don't got the money. It's always been that financial thing. So I think one of my main life goal is to be so financial set that I could do whatever I want when I want to, and my kids could be set and they could do whatever they want to do or whatever their heart desires without any limitations. It's something as frugal and simple as money. You know, I don't want that to ever be a reason that they can't do their best, or I don't know if that makes sense. And then other than getting my channel monetized, that's another goal of mine. And then just having multiple streams of income. Someone posted yesterday, like a millionaire has at least 7 streams of income. So I got some catching up to do. So that's another goal of mine. But mainly to have everything set from myself and my kids and their kids for generations and generations to come. I want them to look back on this video and be like, yo, great grandma with her cute self, she, you know, she did the damn thing and now we all set. You know, that's one of my goals. You asked me about the sports. Have any books you read that changed your life? There's a book called The Secret, which is a very quick read, but you know, it basically goes into like basically protecting your energy and what you think is what you become and stuff like that. It really didn't change my life, but it kind of put stuff in perspective. But whatever. Um, what is my idea of a dream date? Somewhere hot, lots of food, itis, maybe on the gas a little bit, sipping on locos, no kids, um, and just doing that over and over and over and over again in a bathing suit. How would you describe your fashion sense? I I wouldn't say tomboyish, but I like to be comfortable for the most part. I don't mind looking cute, but I get uncomfortable. It's only so much. It's just only so long that I can do all of that. I want to put in my sweatpants. I want to take my hair out. I want to wipe the makeup off. I want to be chill, calm, and comfortable. I want to take my bra off. I want to take my drawers off. All that stuff. Wait a second, baby. What is my go-to hairstyle? This. Nappy. Nappy. What is my go-to fast food order? I don't know. I've been trying to stay away from the fast food because, like I said, I'm trying to gain weight. I want to gain 30 pounds so I can get super sick out here. Do I have any bad habits? I guess a bad habit of mine sometimes is being, God bless you, being too trusting. I don't know if that's a bad habit. God bless you. Or gullible. Is that a bad habit? Or I don't know if those would be bad habits. Maybe bad characteristic traits. But yeah, I have a bad habit of seeing the potential in something and letting my mind wander on what stuff could be before letting it actually happen. So I guess that's a bad habit or a bad characteristic trait. I don't know. But I feel like I try to see the good in most things, even when someone lets me down over and over. Even if somebody lets me down over and over, I try to see the good in it. Like, oh no, whatever. Instead of, I'm definitely ignore all red flags. um, Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. I have, was it 13 tattoos? 11, 13? One of them. What is the craziest thing you've done? Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a no. I remember one time. This was me not knowing that this was called scamming. I didn't know it was called scamming, but once upon a time, Asia, I did something and it was a scam, and I didn't know until the police came to my door. And my mom was like, "What the hell's going on?" I'm like looking at her like, "Shit, I don't know. You tell me." So yeah, I guess that's the craziest thing I've ever done. I probably got some more crazy stories, but yeah. Let me grab my charger real quick. Excuse me, baby. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a. But I can tell you like the nastiest thing I ever did. I mean, I've done other nasty things, but this first thing that popped in my mind. So there's this lake out here somewhere in Greece. I don't know where, but I just remember I used to live in this apartment complex, and we had went. It was really hot one day. This is when I was a child. This is not like in the past 10 years, nothing. I was a child, probably under the age of 10, and we're in this lake or whatever, and we're having so much fun, and I had to use the bathroom. Like, I had to poop. You know, people were like, "Oh, I'll pee in the water, I'll pee in the water." I had to poop. So I moved my bathing suit to the side and I pooped in the water. And I just like clean my butt. Thank you, baby. That's disgusting. Describe my first crush. Don't remember. What themes parks have I been to? Seabreeze. I think I've been to Boomers, Darien Lake, Disney. Who was your childhood best friend? I really didn't have any childhood best friends because I moved around so much. Like, literally, elementary school, I probably went to like 6 different elementary schools. Middle schools, I went to like 4 different middle schools. Went to 2 different high schools and 2 different colleges. So I never was at a school long enough. Like, the longest school I ever was at was Olympia, and that was 9th, 10th, and half of 11th grade. And still, like, I never was able to even have a best friend because I just moved around so much and I didn't have a phone. This is before social media, all stuff like that. So it was just like, oh, once I left, it was like, nice to know you, I'm out. What was my dream job as a kid? I used to want to be a forensic scientist. And I don't know why. Used to really be into that, but
I make a bubble.
I used to always too. My dream job was just to always be on stage and be in front of people. Like, I used to do a lot of talent shows, a lot of like choir where I did solos and for at church, at school. I used to play instruments, you know. So I loved everything about being in front of people and being in front of the crowd, and just, you know, it just always gave me a rush and a thrill. So anything where I'm on stage and Asia can be the center of attention, bitch, I was for it. Have you moved from home? Where to, and how was the experience? So, first big move I did on my own after college, I moved to California. Dopest thing I ever did. Should have never brought my ass back to New York. Awesome experience. But I went to still pursue my professional track career and run with Jamaica. So it was a cool experience as far as that. But then things started getting complicated because, again, financial stuff. California is expensive. I had 4 jobs and still it was some days I was stretching. I was stretching 1 meal to last 5 days type stuff. It was so expensive in California, especially you doing by yourself and you're trying to trace a dream and stuff like that. It was crazy, but I met a lot of people. I met a lot of fun people, and then now looking back on it, I wish I would have did a little bit. Wish I would have did things differently and just kind of made it work for me. But you know, everything happens for a reason. I don't regret anything. Yes, I do. I do. I should never brought my ass back. Period. Po. Like, that's probably the only thing I'll probably ever regret in life is not, you know, exploring other options. I feel like a lot of times I used to try to play it safe when it came to certain things. Like, oh, I can't do that because if people find out, or I can't do this because of blah, blah. I used to really care too much of what people were thinking instead of me just grinding out behind the scenes on my own and getting it done. You know, I don't know. Something's wrong. I don't know. But California was awesome. I love California. I love everything about California. It was the most I ever felt myself. I loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. My birthday's in January. I got a tan on my birthday. Like, come on. How could you not? Have you ever failed at anything? What did you learn? Mm, I feel like I fail every day. I fail every day if I set daily goals for myself and I don't meet them, or, mostly sometimes I feel like I fail as a mother, which is not like, oh, I'm a failure, oh my God, I hate my life, but it's just a learning experience every day. I feel like I fail at something, but good thing we get another day to make it right or fix it. But I always learn, like, I need to manage my time a lot better. I need to be more organized. Or even today's live at 5, I feel like I failed because I didn't start exactly at 5. I literally set the alarm went off because I have an alarm for at 5 o'clock. I have to take Cita off her food, but I know, oh, it's time to go live, and I press snooze. I pressed snooze. I snoozed, y'all. I snoozed it because I'm like, I don't feel like doing this right now. But then I still got up and I did it. So that was a mini fail. And then I came on here and I wasn't prepared. Or even our 1 a.m. parties with me and the girls, I come on here not prepared, So that's something that I'm still working on. So every day I feel like I fail at something, but I'm getting better. How many countries have I traveled to? I'm just gonna say 10. I don't. Aruba, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Bahamas, Jamaica, St. Kitts, all those ones up there, BVI, all of them, all through there. Um, yeah, I went on a cruise, 11-day cruise, so all of those you automatically add those, and then for traveling with track meets, Jamaica and Mexico. Who was your celebrity crush? My celebrity crush right now, what's his name? Y'all gonna be, I'm gonna show y'all a picture of him. And y'all could be like, what? Gracious. Calm yourself, girl. Bro, he is the one. This is my current celebrity crush. Let me find a good picture before y'all try to drill my boo. All these pictures, his head look mad lopsided. Okay, here's a good picture. Come on. Whatever. Him. Angus Cloud, the guy from Euphoria. Oh! Such a cutie. Oh my goodness. That's my current celebrity crush. So cute. But, excuse me. My pet peeves: a liar, a manipulator. I low-key have OCD too. So if I have to like clean up and then clean up and then clean up and clean up, like literally drives me up the wall. But ignorance, somebody being a liar, those are like, I guess, considered my pet peeves. What do you do in your free time? Really don't have any free time. I'm with my kids 24/7. So what is free time? Don't know. Don't know what that is. Any weird quirks? What does that mean? Don't know what that means. Have you been to any concerts or festivals? What are the most memorable? Yes, I've seen Future. I've seen Rihanna. I've seen Kendrick Lamar. I've seen Nas. I've seen Damian Marley. I've seen Migos. I've seen Chris Brown. I've seen a bunch of people. Skrillex. At my school, we used to have every year at UB, they used to have a concert and bring famous people, and then I used to go to the ones at Buff State too, and I can't remember all those people, but it used to go down. And what's my most memorable? Boom. So we went to the Kendrick Lamar concert, and he came to UB, and this was the year that I took off of running just because I just was mentally drained and I just needed a break. So I didn't run that year, but So the team had came from a track meet or whatever, and I think they just made it in time for the Kendrick Lamar concert. But I remember Jade had came up and she was in Buffalo too to come to the concert. So boom, we leaving out to go meet with the team to see them off the bus, and somebody in Kendrick Lamar's squad was like, oh yeah, you look cute, and you know how niggas do. And I'm like, oh yeah, blah, 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 whatever. And they asked us to come on their tour bus. That's a whole nother story time for a whole nother video, but just know, shit got weird. So I guess that's my most memorable. Rihanna was dope. I was in my feelings because I had just was going through a breakup and stuff, so I guess that was cool too. One of my favorite values in friends: loyalty, trustworthiness, and just being there no matter what. Yeah, that's it. Wish one thing. What is one thing you wish people knew about you? I don't know. Sometimes I'm all over the place. I love really hard. I tend to put other people's thoughts, feelings, emotions, everything literally before mine. So I guess that's not good, and I really don't want people to know that about me because people start to take advantage, you know. What social media are you addicted to? Currently, it's YouTube. And then immediately after, Instagram. How do you get along with your family? We're cool. No complaints. What is my biggest struggle you overcame? I guess holding myself back mentally from things and creating my own stigmas about certain things that don't exist. So, I'm setting my own limitations. Like I said, when I was in California, it was the most free I ever felt. Like I could do whatever I want, do whatever. And then I left because I'm like, oh, well, I can't do this because if people find out, people find out, and not knowing, no one really gives a fuck. I'm putting these own limitations on myself, so I guess that's a struggle that I overcame, and I'm, in some aspects I'm still overcoming, not really just living life to my fullest and not to the fullest and not setting limitations on myself. Who's my role model? Don't really have one. I would say myself, and the woman. My role model is the woman that all my life experiences has prepped me to be. So my role model is her, because she's a boss ass bitch. Period. What are you happiest with in your life? To at least have the bare minimum stuff: a roof over my head, food, my kids are healthy. Yeah, that's really all I can really ask for. I can't really ask for too much. Oh, you're free, Lumi. No more food. No more cord. Your mommy. Uh-oh. Okay, let's do a couple more. Okay, let's do a few more. If you guys have any questions, hello, welcome. If you guys are in here right now, just make sure you guys come back at 1 a.m. where I have a quarantine watch party and I do fun activities with me and my kids. It's a fun time. And if at least 5 people come in to the party, then Gracious gets to have a prize, courtesy of you guys. So make sure you guys tune in. Okay. Well, while people are still on here, let's keep it going. If you guys have any questions, make sure you throw them in. Oh, this one is juicy Q&A. Let's get into those. Ridiculous, too much information. Let's get into those. I'll probably do like 10 of these and then I'll get off. But I appreciate you guys. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me. Thank you. Okay. What is the best compliment I've ever received? That I guess that I'm a good person. I don't know, cause somebody can compliment you on your smile. I always got compliments on my legs. which got to be annoying after a while because I feel like if you're an athlete or if you run track, all track girls have amazing legs. Better than any other sport. Don't debate me. I don't care. Don't debate me. Track girls will always have the best legs, the best abs, the best bodies to me. Period. Poo. But I guess I got a compliment like on my genuineness and me just being selfless. I think that was I was like, wow, no one's ever said that before. Thank you. Do I hate anyone right now? I don't hate anybody. I do want to punch a few people in their fucking face, but I don't hate anyone. Um, do you have any piercings? Do you have any hiding piercings? If yes, where? Only piercing that you guys can't see is my tongue. All the other ones I've taken out. Do you have any tattoos? Yes. 13 or 11, what do they mean? Not a damn thing. Only tattoos that I have like meaning is like me and my sisters got all Henry. I got my grandma's signature right here, and then I got this one from my grandma when she passed away. It's an elephant. God bless you. It's an elephant with a halo, and she has wings. And then it's supposed to be like her, the big elephant, and me, the little elephant, holding on to her tail. You know, and it says, "Rest in peace, 420, love never dies." That's my favorite. Do I miss anyone right now? I don't necessarily say, besides my grandmother, I miss her so much, and especially these last couple of days, I've missed her so much. But I would just say that I miss, you know, certain moments or certain connections that I had with people, you know. Yeah, so I don't miss anyone specifically, but I miss certain being able to do certain stuff in certain moments with people. Other than that, no. Do I smoke? I haven't in a little minute. Well, you know, everybody like that gas, baby. You know, especially if you got kids. I feel like it goes hand in hand. I feel like as soon as you pop out a kid, they should give you a prescription, for the medical shit. But whatever. To your knowledge, have you ever been cheated on? What? Have I? Have I? Please, I've been getting cheated on like it's a fucking sport. Motherfuckers are signing up every day. Oh, you want to cheat on Asia? You want to join a team to cheat on Asia? Yeah, let's cheat on Asia. Hell yeah, I've been cheated on. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Fuck yeah. Don't recommend. Ghetto. Have you ever been in a relationship? Yes. Don't recommend. Ghetto. Have you ever been in love? Yes. Don't recommend. Ghetto. Have you ever been loved by someone you didn't love back? No. No. Have you ever loved someone that didn't love you back? Yes. Don't recommend. Ghetto. And it sucks. But whatever. Have you ever been betrayed by someone you cared about? Yes. Don't recommend. Ghetto. Just stay to yourself until the person that God ordained for you comes in your life, because everyone else is just ghetto. Ghetto. Have you ever catfished anyone? No. I don't think so. I never used anybody's pictures or anything. But I remember somebody reached out to me and asked me like, hey, is this really blah, blah, blah? And they said some name. And I'm like, no, my name is Asia. And they're like, wow, somebody's been using your pictures for the past 9 months, sending me blah, blah, blah. And we were supposed to be in a full relationship. I'm like, yeah, sorry, that's not me. Have you ever cried over a lover? Yes. Don't recommend. Ghetto. Don't recommend. Ghetto. Capital G-H-E-T-T. G-H-E-T-T-O. Hit the chicken head. No. Have you ever danced without leaving room for Jesus? Huh? Have I ever danced without leaving room for Jesus? I mean, there's always room for Jesus. I don't understand have I danced. I don't understand the first part of the question. What does it have to do with Jesus? Does that mean like get in like hallelujah? Hallelujah? I don't know. Have you ever dated someone you met online? No. What you want, a plate? Oh, your Play-Doh? There you go. No, I don't think I've ever dated anybody I met online. But apparently, when you meet people online, the relationships last. So maybe I should try it, right? Have you ever given or received a hickey? I don't do hickeys, ghetto. But I have given a hickey just cause. Like, oh, let me see if I can give you a hickey real quick on your neck and make it visible and see if anyone notices it. You know, childish shit. Even though this was, my last situation. Yeah, hickeys are hater marks. Yeah, and I don't even think when I gave him the hickey, you could even see it. So yeah, no, ghetto. Did you ever have a crush on a teacher? No, that's ghetto. Bless you. Did you ever have a crush on a teacher? Oh, I already said that. Have you ever kissed a non-family member on the lips? A non-family member? What? So that's other people in the world that's not your family? Yeah, I've kissed other people that's not. What's wrong? But wait, where's I don't know. Every time you're on here, it doesn't show your icon picture. That's definitely ghetto. Have you ever kissed for more than 2 hours consecutively? If you're kissing for more than 2 hours, you need your ass whooped. You're probably a child and you probably shouldn't even be kissing in the first place. That's why you're kissing for 2 hours. And I hope your mother walks in on the room and sees you and whoops your ass because that's ridiculous. Have you ever kissed or been kissed on the breast? Have you ever kissed or been kissed on the breast? I've kissed a titty before. I have kissed a titty before, but I'm self-conscious about my little boobs, so this is like a no zone for me. If you want to turn me off quick, reach for a titty, and no, I'm not into the don't touch my titties, no nothing. When I get my breasts done in the future, it's a free-for-all. No, not free-for-all, but you know what I mean. I'm really self-conscious about the little boobies. I don't like it. Have you ever kissed someone below the belt? Okay, how old are we now? How old are we now? No, there's no licking nips. There's no none of that. No, I'm not into that. I didn't even feel right at first with breastfeeding my kids because it's like you're on my freaking tit. Like, I didn't even feel right with that. So there's no, I don't like. I feel really uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. I don't like any of that. Have you ever kissed someone below the belt? How old are we now? Come on. Let's get serious. Have you ever led a person on? I flirted a little bit, even though I really knew that it wasn't going anywhere. So I guess, is that leading a person on? Have you ever lied to get out of trouble? Absolutely. I remember I was drunk and I was driving, and this is right before I was moving out to Cali. So I literally that summer had pushed my ticket back. I was supposed to leave, I think, in the end of June, but I ended up pushing it and not leaving until August. So I was like, I already know when I move to California, I'm not going to be able to eat a certain way. I'm not going to be able to drink. I'm not going to be able to party. I'm not going to do nothing. So I'm like, I'm about to live it up. So I was having lots of fun, and I was in Brockport, and I was drunk. And I was driving, but I wasn't like so drunk to where I was not coherent. I was like, I would say buzzed. I wouldn't say drunk driving, but I was buzzed. And the police went to stop us. And according to the person I was in the car, I was going on this whole spiel, and I basically talked my way out of shit. I don't know what the fuck I said, but yeah, definitely lied my ass off because had they taking us out of the car and we got a breathalyzer and all that stuff, it'd have been a dub-dub. A dub-dub. Cali who? Who went to Cali? Not Asia. It'd have been over. Have you ever liked the person your friend was dating? Fuck no. That's ghetto. Ghetto. Have you ever masturbated to a picture or video? No, that's ghetto. Don't do that. It's never that deep. Never that deep. I don't even like watching porn. Once upon a time, I used to watch porn on my phone because I was like literally the only person at my school who had the first iPhone that came out, so it was so cool. And I used to have all that shit on my phone and just let everybody just hold my phone, and like that was ghetto, but whatever. Thought it was cool to do back in the day. But I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. It could be because my own personal experiences and a bunch of other shit that's not for this video, but I just don't feel comfortable. Have you ever played a game involving stripping? I don't know. Probably. Probably not. I don't know. Knowing Asia before, I probably would have, but I don't think what setting would I have been in for me to strip and play game and you take your clothes off and yeah, no, probably not. Probably not. Anybody I've ever dealt with is dry as hell. Nobody likes to do shit. So yeah, no. Have you ever used somebody for your personal gain? No, no. But if I was that type of bitch, I probably would have dated different type of people and I probably would have been further in life, but uh it wouldn't have got me anywhere because I feel like when you use people, it comes back and bites you in your ass. How did we meet? We met through your brother, because me and your brother worked at Nike together, and I don't know if me and Alexis was with him or if it was just me, him, and oh no, it was me, your brother, and Audrey, and I think I don't know, it had to be from your brother though, or from Alexis, one of them. Had to definitely be one of them. Have you ever been heartbroken? Yes, don't recommend. Ghetto. I'm sorry. How long was that? I don't know. That was mad long ago. That was what, 6 years ago. You know me before. You knew me before my brother. So it had to be from Alexis. Oh yeah, because your brother started working at Nike after we was already there for a year. So yeah, it definitely was from Alexis. My bad. I apologize. How many relationships have I had? Is that, I don't know, too many that didn't mean shit because it just none that actually I guess really I would really count. I guess I don't know. Out of some situations. No offense to anybody I've ever been in a relationship with. Not saying that you don't count or you didn't count. Those were experiences and stuff like that. But I feel like I wasn't in the right mindset. Oh God. Oh gosh. Probably. Once upon a time. Probably. Yeah, so I don't know how many relationships I had. I'm a relationship whore. No, I'm not, but another trait or something I learned by myself is like I never give myself time in between relationships before I get into another relationship. So that's not okay. That's ghetto. Give yourself time to heal before you hop into another relationship. But a lot of people call relationships just because you're hanging out with somebody every day. They call that a relationship. So there's been times where I didn't think I was in a relationship, but according to that person, I was in a relationship. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm in a relationship now. That's happened a few fucking times. How much do you weigh? I think I'm in between 150 and 160. If applicable, when did you lose your virginity? I was 16. If you could bring back a person from the dead, who would you bring back? My grandma. It would be ghetto if I brought anybody else back. Just Barbara Joe. If you could choose one Disney prince to marry, who would it be? No, none of them, because them niggas is too soft. Period. Poo. If you could choose one Disney princess to be your best friend, who would you choose? Probably Cinderella, because she knows what the struggle is. That's cleaning, chilling, exchanging stories, without a doubt. Cinderella. If you could get married to any celebrity, who would it be? Angus. I just showed you. He's so freaking cute. I don't know if I would marry him. Probably be his best friend because he probably would make me nervous because I'm actually awkward. I'm very awkward. Unless I really know you, I'm awkward. Very awkward. If you could, would you change about your first kiss? Don't even remember my first kiss. It probably was trash. If you had to live in the world of the last TV show you watched, where would you be living? I'd be living in LA. I'm okay with that. When was the last time you insulted somebody? I'm not mean. I'm not really much of a bitch. I probably should be a bitch. I probably should be a cunt. I feel like that's a characteristic trait that is in me, but I feel bad for being a bitch and for being mean to people. So I'm like, oh, nah, Asia, don't say that. Nah, Asia, don't say that. And that was another goal of mine in 2020. That inner voice that you don't necessarily say, that you got to filter that person out. It was my goal to just let that bitch loose, but 2020 is canceled. So I guess that bitch is canceled for now. Maybe when I get my shit together a little bit more and my hair is not nappy and my skin is clear, maybe she'll come out and people are gonna be like, oh my god, bitch, you changed. It's like, no, I've always been her. I just was protecting your fucking feelings. Period. Poo. So until that, ghetto. What mention a movie that always makes you cry? I don't know. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how horny are you? 0. Absolutely 0. What type of questions? Oh, I guess it's TMI. I don't get horny at all. What's the scariest thing you ever experienced? Childbirth. Childbirth. That is ghetto. That is ghetto. That's the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like, I've never, that amount of pain. Oh my god. Ghetto. What color underwear are you wearing right now? My skin. What do you think about the most? The future, in different ways I could, what am I doing? What can I do to, what am I not doing that I should be doing? What am I not doing that I should be doing? Like, or what can I do? What I gotta do? My mind's always wondering, like, oh my god, my YouTube channel, oh my god, my kids, and all that. My mind is always like, blah, 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 blah. What do you think is your sexiest feature?
Taking a picture.
You want to take a picture? You want to have a photo shoot?
No, we're taking a picture on the phone.
You want a photo shoot? You want me to get the light? You take pictures? Okay, after I get off, we can take some pictures. My sexiest feature, I would say my eyes and my lips. And these big ass hands! Yeah. What is disgusting habit you have?
Cereal is good.
It's not I don't say it's a disgusting habit, but I've learned to, like, not care if I fart. I don't care. I used to, like, hold it in and have to go to the hospital because I just would be so like, didn't want to fart because I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna stink, and it's gonna be, oh my god, the big strong black girl, she farted and everybody stinks. So I guess that, or I'm always that. Oh my gosh, disgusting. What is a relationship deal breaker for you? See, that's my another issue is, and when I'm in relationships, I ignore a lot of red flags, and I always end up staying in a relationship longer than I'm supposed to after a relationship has already run its course. And then that goes back to childhood traumas and just ways that I've grown up and shit, and me not wanting to feel abandoned, and me not da da da. So I end up always staying in something after it's run its course. So and I guess that's all about, just having boundaries and stuff like that, and just learning more about myself. So a normal person, I guess, like a deal breaker would be like disrespecting your mother and, being towards, like, shitty towards kids and stuff like that. Those are automatic deal breakers. And, like, a person that's so selfish, like, blah, ghetto. What's a weird thing you love? I don't know. YouTube, is that weird? I love recording myself in a room talking by myself. Is that weird? What is the sexiest feature you love on the opposite gender? Lips and eyes and teeth. Lips, eyes, and teeth. And a good hairline. A good hairline. You can't be out here looking like woo hoo 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 hoo. And no, it's okay. Mention something that is currently bothering you. My skin. I'm not itching right now, but my skin is, like, tremendously bothering me. I don't know, like, if I'm hiving. I don't know what's going on, but that's annoying. Mention something that makes you happy. YouTube makes me happy. If that's weird, I don't know. YouTube, my kids, chilling with my kids. Which is weird. YouTube makes me happy. I don't know. Like I said before, YouTube has helped me so much with my mental health and just being able. Wow, so freaking loud. You all right? It's helped me with, like, my mental health and just being able to talk and get my feelings and my emotions out. So this generally makes me happy. Like, I look forward to coming on and recording videos. I really like this live stuff, so I don't have to edit. Like, I don't think you guys understand the editing process is like, whoa. I literally have 100 videos on my channel, all private, that I've edited, and I literally am not looking forward to the other 150 videos that I need to edit before I can post all of them. Like, I need all of them to be finished before I can start posting, and I'm doing this live stuff right now. Yes, YouTube is definitely my personal diary. Mention something that makes me sad. Hi, Lunita. I think it's so easy for me to get caught up in like, oh, woulda, shoulda, couldas, or I wish, I wish I had my shit a little bit more together. So I guess that makes me sad sometimes, but then it also motivates me, so I really don't get sad about it. So yeah. Hi, Lumi. Dang, Lou. Rude, y'all. Dang, Cita. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cita. Cita, I mean. Mention something you do when no one is watching. Digging my nose. Digging my nose for boogers and wipe it on the carpet. I'm just kidding. No, I don't. What do I do when no one is watching? I don't know. I don't really do shit. I'm boring. What is something that you like to do when you are sad? Pull out my camera and vent. I really enjoy that because it helps me. Again, it's like my personal diary. I can come on here, be myself. I'm nappy. I don't have to wash my ass, brush my teeth. You guys will never know if I stunk, if my booty stank, if my breath stank, if I just farted. You don't know. So if I'm sad, I just like to come on here and vent, even necessarily if I don't post it all the time. Just coming on here and just getting those emotions and those feelings and those thoughts out. Definitely, so you don't stay in that moment. That's what I like to do when I'm sad. Pull out my camera and vent. Because I feel like even though I'm sitting here talking to myself in a room, I feel like I'm talking to you guys. Even if sometimes if I don't post a video, which I'm getting into more of a habit to posting the real stuff because I feel like that's a lot what social media is missing. I feel like people try to put up a facade like, oh, life is so great and oh, so awesome and stuff. And no, it's not. Life is ghetto. Life is ghetto. Life is ghetto. Ghetto. So, yeah, I like being transparent and keeping it real. Say, ghetto.
Ghetto.
Life is ghetto, sweetheart. Wouldn't recommend. Period, poo. Best gift I've ever received. My children.
Who did my glove?
You didn't.
No.
Yes, you did. What's my best gift I've ever given? I was about to say some inappropriate shit, but I'm not going to say that. What is your biggest fear you've overcome? Biggest fear. I don't know. I feel like I can make that question really deep, and I don't feel like doing that right now. What is the longest you ever gone without a shower? Can I be completely honest with you guys? Can I be completely honest? I'm not even going to answer this because I can make that question really, really deep, but I don't feel like doing it. But just know, when someone is going through like depression, anxiety, postpartum, and everything, all the days literally blend into one. And before you know it, it's like goes by and it's just like, wow, I haven't eaten, I haven't brushed my teeth, I haven't showered, I haven't but that's a whole nother video for another thing. So yeah. What is the major physical trait you look for in a partner? Physical trait. I don't think I'm that shallow to say, I think of any physical stuff. It's just, my thing is more like loyalty and stuff. Because if somebody's fat, I really don't care because we can work out together. Physical trait. Yeah, so I'm not shallow. Like, oh, you gotta be super strong, or you gotta be a skinny nigga, or a little nigga. I don't care about that. What's the worst gift you ever given? I don't know. I feel like all my gifts are really good because I with thought. Okay, baby. Give mommy 1 second, okay? What's the word? Oh, get that. Your cotton candy. Your cotton candy, babe. It's right there. What's the worst gift I've ever received? Okay, so I remember one year, this is one of the years that I was getting, you need help? Just ask for help. Dude that I was dealing with on Valentine's Day decided he didn't want to come around until damn near midnight on Valentine's Day. And then he brings me like the bottom of the bag stuff, you know, like people be out here selling baskets and stuff for Valentine's Day. So this had to be the one that was in the back of the basement in the closet with the mothballs, whatever. Grateful either way, but brings me a teddy bear that looks like the girl he was cheating on me with. That's the worst gift you could have ever gave me. I cut that shit's head off and threw it out. Like, what are you talking about? How dare you? Like, are you kidding me? You bring me a teddy bear that literally, from the eyes, the everything looks just like this bitch. Is you serious? Ghetto. Ghetto. Like, you should have just, whoever you was just chilling with, because obviously, it's Valentine's Day, you ain't get here to damn near midnight, you should have gave it to that bitch, because you played yourself. Played yourself. Like, what? What? How dare you? My biggest fear is to, it says, what is my biggest fear? Biggest fear is to reach Judgment Day and to have done everything else but live in my purpose. Biggest fear. Favorite holiday destination? Anywhere hot. What is your relationship with your parents like? That's another video for another day. But we gonna just say, it's cool. What is my worst sexual experience? That's another video for another day. What is my zodiac sign? Capricorn. What was the last text you sent to Cita's nurse or to her therapist asking when was a good time for them to come out? Even though all this corona, they won't leave us alone. Leave us alone. But whatever. When's the last thing that made you cry? You know, I should sit here sometimes I get down on myself and my situation and I just get overwhelmed with emotions because then I start thinking and I start crying. Like, I am a crybaby. I am a sap. I feel things so deeply and I hate that about myself. Like I said, I wish I didn't care. I wish I was a cunt. I wish all that stuff, but I am a crybaby. If I'm happy, I cry. If I'm sad, I cry. Everything, I just cry. And then I feel like a pussy. Then I want to fight, but then it makes me cry. Like, you know, cry. Girl, everything, I'm always crying. And I try not to. It's just like, I'm 5'10", 160, boohoo crying, and my voice is already deep. So I'm like, like, get it together. Ghetto. What's the last thing that made you laugh? I think Gracious fell. Funny. She is so dramatic. She can't just regularly fall. She gotta fall and then be like dramatic. Too funny. When she fall, I have to. When's my birthday? January 3rd. Ghetto. Ghetto. Winter baby birthdays. Ghetto. Celebrity crush. I already said that. Favorite fictional couple. I like from Twilight, them. They get me. I cry during that movie. What are you crying for? Because you know what it is? I love love. And when I see other people so happy and in love, it makes me cry because I want that. You know, so I like put myself mentally in those situations with those emotions and I start to cry. It's just like okay, give mommy a second. And I want that for myself. So I'm boohoo crying and I'm saying like, oh my God, like I can't wait till I find somebody that loves me and like girl, ghetto. Who was the first person you ever fell in love with? My daughter. Come here. Okay. Let me brush your teeth with you, okay? You bugging out? Look, everybody looking at you. Everybody laughing. They laughing at you. First person I ever fell in love with is my daughters. Last person I texted said that already. Would you ever change anything about yourself? If so, what would it be? I love myself either way, but I want a fatter ass and I want big titties and some hips. A dash of hips would be nice. You know, most people when they have kids, they get that. Apparently, God was like, "You're gonna be a joke before and after." So no, he gets nothing. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Have you ever been caught masturbating? No. Have you ever sent a sexually explicit text? Probably. Have you ever sent or received sexually explicit photographs? Yep. Have you ever engaged in sexually explicit activity over video chat? Probably not. Have you ever cheated on a significant other during a relationship? I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. This is when I was munching on carpets. I don't think I've never, any dude I've ever dated, never cheated on. That I can remember. I always getting cheated on. I never cheated on them. But when I was munching on carpets, you know, it was kind of different. I feel like it's different when you mess with girls. Have you ever been walked in on during doing the nasty? No. Have you ever used that gas? Yes. Have I ever been arrested? Yes. That's another story for another day, another video for another day. Have I ever been convicted of a crime? Yes. Okay, I think that's it. That's all the questions, because I'll keep going. But this was fun. This was fun. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Lumi. Yeah. Say hi to everybody, Lou. Come show everybody your freaking cutie face. Come here, look at this freaking cutie. Look at this freaking cute. Stop pulling my hair. They should ask me a question. You got a big hater in your life. Yeah, Cita. Always pulling my hair. If you didn't pull your hair out, your hair would have been long too. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Lumi. She a hater, bro. Look at my hair. Look at her hair.
Oh, I got it.
Ow, 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 ow. Let go. Yo. When Grace was little, she would pull out my edges and she pulled my hair. Like, hater. Say, I'm a hater. Yes, you are. But okay, thank you guys so much for joining in this live at 5. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me learning about little old Asia. Make sure you guys tune in at 1 a.m. for our quarantine party. We have bubble parties, we play games, and we just be acting a fool. Can you say hi to everybody, Rule Girl? And yeah, make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Make sure you turn your post notifications so you don't miss a video. Miss anytime I upload a video. And Cita, I'll see you tomorrow at 5. And if you're up, I'll see you at 1. Come say bye.
Bye.
Come right here. Say see you later, sweetheart.
See you later.
Say later, see you later, sweetheart. Thanks for watching, sweetheart. Watch off of her head. You ain't that excited? Say see you later, sweetheart. Do your hand. Say see you later, sweetheart.
See you later. Sweetheart.
Oh my gosh. Do it. Say see you later, sweetheart.
See you later, sweetheart.
You gotta put your hand.